What's up, everyone? So, I just got off of a 5 mile run. I ran it at a really slow pace, and I'm in the middle of a 48, hopefully a 48-hour fast. I'm definitely going to do a 36-hour fast, but I'm trying to do a 48-hour fast. We'll have to see what happens. Anyways, I just finished a 5 mile run at a really slow pace because I'm trying my best to conserve muscle mass. I don't want to get too skinny. Um, but I just want to start this off by asking a quick question. This is regarding science, purely science. Okay. If your body refuses to burn body fat, if it refuses to burn body fat when your insulin levels are high, how do you expect your body to burn fat if your insulin levels are always high? So, a proven science fact is your body will not convert to burning the fat in your stomach, your back, your legs, your neck, your arms. It's not going to do that if your insulin levels are high. It's not theory, it's undisputed fact. This is a fact. So, the first question that you would ask yourself is what causes my insulin levels to stay high? Well, what causes your insulin levels to stay high is when your body has lots of sugar in it. And insulin spikes to get rid of the sugar. The more sugar you eat, the higher your insulin spike level spikes in order to get that sugar into the cells, or if you have an excess amount of sugar, it gets into your liver or into your muscles. When you have an excess of sugar into your liver, that's called fatty liver disease. That's a metabolic disease. It will kill you. You get muscles in your sugar in your muscles that's stored as fat. And then you get it around your visceral organs, and that's really bad. So when your insulin levels are high, your body cannot burn the fat. It's just facts. So what you want to do is you want to get your insulin levels low. Once your insulin levels are low, by the way, insulin is a hormone if you guys didn't know. Once you get your insulin level low, your body will then start going to burn the stored fat, because fat is a macro. Fat, protein, and carbohydrates or sugar, those are macros. That's what your body uses to burn fat. If it doesn't have any sugar, it will go to the fat. So, how do you do that? You keep your insulin levels low. How do you keep your insulin levels low? You limit the amount of sugary foods, i.e., carbohydrates, that you consume. Another way to do it is to go prolonged hours without eating or by fasting. So, naturally, your body, once you eat, your sugar level is going to go up. After about 2 hours, it comes back down to a normal level, but you're still a sugar burner. Go 12, 14 hours, your sugar levels drops even further. Then your body says, hey, listen, we need energy. So it starts to look for other types of macros to burn for fuel. It starts going for your fat. The problem is most of us never go those 12, 14, 16, 18 hours without eating, so it doesn't have to convert to the fat. And that's a problem. Now, sometimes we try to combat this by doing long periods of exercise, and then we end up losing weight. But the problem is everyone that you've known who has done this, trying to outrun a bad diet, right? Exercising more, it always comes back. So the key is we have to control our hormone levels. So if you're overweight, if you're fat, I am telling you it's not your fault. Everything that you've heard, everything that you've heard about nutrition and diet, I mean, they're lies. They're simply lies. So what we're doing is we're going to look at the facts, scientific facts. Because yes, a classic example, and I'm going to end it on this. Go look at The Biggest Losers. That was like a huge television show. Go look back at these people and find out where they are now. The majority of these people have gained more weight back. They're unhealthy. Some of them died because of unhealthy habits. And it's not their fault. It's not lack of willpower. It's simply not lack of willpower. It's hormonal. And there's certain things you can do to fix your hormones. So that's what I'd like to be focused. Like I would like to focus on. So I'll be talking to you a little bit about how to balance your hormones. It's not your fault. That's the first thing. And I'm not one of these people who are just trying to fluff you and make you feel good. It literally pisses me off when I found out that I've been lied to. I'll give you one last example, and then for real, I'm out here. I used to have high blood pressure. I was told that I had to go on medication. I'm 50 years old. I was told I had to go on blood medication. Well, black people, we typically have high blood pressure. And at one point in time, I thought it was genetics. Hey, if you're black, you get in the 50s, you're going to have heart disease, high blood pressure, increased risks of stroke, heart attack. That's kind of what we always have been taught. And I was taught to stay away from salt and watch my water intake, all that other stuff. Well, I've changed my way of eating, and I've changed the times that I eat. And I was on blood pressure medication for about a year, year and a half. And my blood pressure never really got to where it needed to be. And they would have put me just on a higher dosage to bring it down. I've been completely off of blood pressure medication for about 6 weeks. My blood pressure is now normal. And I'm eating salty food. I'm eating bacon. I'm eating sausage. I don't eat chips or processed foods, but why didn't they tell me this? Why would they want to put me on medication? I mean, it's been 6 weeks and I have normal blood pressure. That's just amazing to me. That is amazing. My sugar levels were kind of pre diabetic. My sugar levels are normal now. Why wouldn't they tell me this is what I had to do? It's mind boggling. Anyways, I just wanted to start with that, guys. Hope you guys have a good day and wish me luck. 48 hours of fasting. Peace.